Hey guys, Brix back with another Q Tuesdays review. Now today we got something a little different. I wanted to do Q Transformers Powerglide, but it kind of turned into like a fully articulated Transformer. You know, it's just a little notch above the Q Transformers. Let's check them out. Alright, so here we have, I guess we'll call it an enhanced Q Transformer Powerglide. And it's pretty tiny. What I was actually doing was trying to build the Powerglide used in the Combiner Wars for we have a Superion. So right now I'm in the midst of building that. A little sneak peek of that. We have, what is this guy, Air Raid right here. Oh, he's huge. Jeez, look at that, taking up the whole camera. But that's Air Raid in leg mode right there. You see the little connector port right there. This is what it'll look like as a leg. Got to build the foot and everything. So right now I am in, well, we have to finish building up Silverbolt, and then I'll connect them to the other limbs in LDD and see how that works. But this is going to be his weapon, little mini Powerglide. So as you see right here, nice little Warthog jet. Not too bad. It has all the features of the regular Powerglide, except that we have this weapon stored right here in vehicle mode. Didn't really know where else to put it. I tried to put these right here, but they're just a little too loose and they'll just fall out. So figured back there would be pretty cool. So we're going to take the weapons off so we can get to transformation, because there's no articulation in airplane mode. Well, at least there shouldn't be. It's not an airplane you want to get on. Alright, so the first thing that we are going to do is flip out the legs. Like so. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Then, what I want to do is take these little tail fins back here. Make sure you guys can see me. There you go. Kind of focus. Alright. So we're going to take these and rotate them back about 90 degrees on each side. And then we could rotate these 180 degrees. Like so. Yeah, back it up a little bit so you guys can see. There you go. So next thing we're going to do is flip out the little feet. Just like that. Make sure you guys can see that. Flip out the other side. Like so. So now we can get him in a standing position. And you can see how he's pretty much going to shape up. So the next thing we're going to do, just flip these arms out to the side to make it a little easier to rotate around. Didn't mean to rotate the wing itself there. Very articulated, this thing right here. So then we rotate the wing just like typical Powerglide transformation right there. And pull that out a little bit, just enough to be able to bend up. Then we could drop his arm and rotate at what would be his shoulder to drop the forearm. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just gonna, oh, it's not supposed to come out. Just wiggle it just enough to rotate. Rotate up like that. Rotate the shoulder down. All the way down. We can flip the forearm out. And there we go. I think he's done. He is done. That is Powerglide. So just to give you an idea of the articulation, you can rotate at the shoulder right there. Full rotation at the elbow, or I guess that would be like a bicep swivel in this scale. Got the elbow right there on the mixel. No wrist articulation. His head does turn left and right slightly. It's only hindered by the window or the windshield back there. It could look up and pretty much look straightforward. Now for the legs, we do have like a little waist pivot right there. Just a little bit. We could extend this all the way out like that and then drop the legs, but I don't know, will it still be proportionate like that? Let's see. Let me move him back a little bit so you guys can see him. He's still pretty proportionate. It kind of takes away from the cuteness of being so small, but let me put him back. But if you wanted more articulation in a waist, then that's what you could do. So you can pretty much, let's see, let's move that arm out the way. He could lift this leg all the way up. And we do have a full over 90 degrees of knee right there. And that's pretty much due to transformation. We do have some ankle pivot right there. And you could cheat a little bit with the toe and say he has an ankle rocker. So you could put him in like wide stances while you pop his arm off like that. You get him in wide stances like that. It's pretty cool. I'm kind of interested in doing more Transformers like this. This is similar to my micro scale, but now it's using I found a way to use the mixels, so that's pretty cool. So let's arm him back up with his guns. I haven't really seen Powerglide with any guns, but figured why not? You know, we have them accessible. Looks pretty cool. So straighten out his legs a little bit. And we could do a size comparison. Here he is next to me, BX Brix. So he's pretty much, I mean, to the top of his wing, maybe two minifigs tall. Here he is next to one of my unfinished Gundams. So he comes just about to the Gundam shoulders right there, without the shoulder pad part right there. Do we have any Lego Transformers to compare him to? Well, we got big Powerglide over there, but I had to use a couple of the pieces for these little shoulder parts right there, but you'll see big Powerglide pretty soon. If you haven't seen them yet, you can check out pictures on my Facebook and probably put them up on mock pages and stuff like that pretty soon also. So let's get a nice 360 of him in robot mode. I think he came out pretty cool. Like I just like I said, I'm working on Silverbolt, and I was wondering, you know, what if I can make a little baby Powerglide? And I started coming up with it in my head, and boom, now he's here in front of you. So I just wanted to do a quick review and didn't show off what will be the weapon mode, because considering that he's going to be part of my Combiner Wars line, then we have to weaponize him, don't we? So we're going to extend the waist like we did before. Probably flip his feet back in. Make sure everything's nice and aligned. Flip the other foot back in. I'm going to rotate these parts right here on the bottom of his legs back around to where he was like in airplane mode. Take his arms, straighten them out, and flip them all the way out to the back. I believe this is how you put him into weapon mode. And at that point, we could close the legs in together a little bit. so. Something like that, right? And then, what I did with this part was I have to rotate this arm out a little bit, or the swing out, just a smidgen, just so I could get in there to the windshield and see, rotate it around 360. Because he has like a little scope that comes out from his chest in the actual toy. And you could take the head, rotate that up, rotate the arm back. Something like that, right? So he would be held like this. Now what I did, in order to try to give him a handle, put that little Technic pin right there on the bottom. And then from there, put in one of his guns, and that'll be a handle for him in weapon mode. I tried to get a big Powerglide to hold him, and it was a little too heavy for his arm, but once we get the combiner arm, do I have? This is kind of shaping up to be what the hand will look like. So I'll probably put a little clip somewhere in there, and then it'll hold him like that. So that'll be him in weapon mode. So it was pretty cool. So this is BX Brix. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing. You guys have been a huge support, and I definitely appreciate it. So I'm going to keep bringing you more and more and more and more videos of awesome little Lego Transformers. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.